Hi guys, Assalamu alaikum. I hope you all are doing fine. Today I'm going to share with you all a recipe of a very delicious halwa which is known as Mukhadi Halwa, but at home we call it brown halwa. Let's see that how you can easily make it at home. So the ingredients are semolina, some white sugar along with some cardamom seeds, some fresh milk. It's better to use whole milk because it's going to give a rich flavor to the halwa, and some clarified butter, ghee or oil, whatever you want, and some nuts for garnishing. You can use whatever nuts you like. Here I'm using some almonds, raisins and coconut. To start off, we'll be soaking our semolina in the milk before we start cooking. It's better to soak it for 30 minutes at least. We will take a large wok and we'll heat our oil in it and we'll let it sizzle for a bit before we start adding our sugar to it. Yes, we are going to caramelize our sugar in a hot oil because that step is going to get the rich, beautiful color to our halwa. We are going to caramelize our sugar without adding any liquid. It's going to melt in the oil. Just make sure that your heat is not on high, but better to keep it on a lower side because we don't want our sugar to burn. We will let it caramelize till it reach a beautiful amber color. You can see that it will start crystallizing at first. It will become congealed, and once it's all crystallized, it will start melting as if it's melting in the oil, and will then start changing its color. This step is very critical and it's also a little tricky as well. So please don't leave the sugar unattended and keep stirring it continuously, and try to be very careful while you're doing this step because the sugar at this stage is very dangerous to handle as well. So we don't want any accidents. Please really be careful and wear a glove, a mitten while handling your spoon. I'd suggest please use a wooden spoon and then do the step. The reason that we are using a large wok is that also that we want to avoid any haphazard happening. So please be very careful. I'm not editing any step because I want you guys to see that how the sugar is going to change its color. Once it's going to turn a little golden color, that's the moment that you have to keep your eye because the sugar will start changing its color very quickly at this point, and it can burn as well. We don't want that. We just want the sugar to turn rich amber color. And if you can ask for help and somebody can pour the soaked semolina in the wok while you're stirring it, that would be well and good. Otherwise, you can do that yourself as well. Just turn the flame off and very nicely and gently pour your semolina into the hot caramel. At this point, the heat is going to react against the cold, and the sugar is going to become crystallized, the caramel. But like our PM says, that aapne ghabrana nahi hai, so don't get panic. This will get fixed. Just keep stirring it. At this point, you'd be needing a little bit of elbow grease. So if you can ask for extra hands to help you, that would be great. Otherwise, I'm sure you guys are strong enough to do it on your own. If I can do it, anybody can. So just keep stirring it over low medium heat. And if you are seeing all these lumps, don't worry about that. They're all going to dissolve while we're stirring and roasting our halwa. The best thing about this halwa is that you don't need a lot of oil. And if by mistake you do add a lot of oil, you can always take it out because the semolina doesn't absorb the oil. So you can see that how our halwa is beautifully roasted, and all the lumps have been disappeared, and as well as all those caramel crunchy candy like bits have dissolved. And at this point, I'm going to put some of the garnishing on top of our halwa, and we'll turn the flame to simmer, and we'll cover it and we'll let it simmer for a few minutes. I just want to see that the oil is released and our halwa is cooked. So you can see around the edges of the halwa that the oil has been released, and this is the point where you can serve your halwa. The best thing about this halwa is that it can be had whether cold or warm, and you can always cut it into slices, spread it out on a dish, and you can cut it into like pieces and serve it like that as well, or you can have it warm, have it with spoon in a bowl and just enjoy it with your chai or coffee or whatever you like. And that's how I served it. That's the final look. And the reason why we call it brown halwa because of its dark caramel color. So all of the ingredients and their measurements are mentioned in the description box as always, and as well as all of my social media handles. I'm sure you guys are going to give this recipe a try and will definitely be leaving feedback. I'll be back with more really soon. In the meantime, take good care of yourself and of your loved ones, and don't forget the less privileged ones. Please keep liking, keep sharing and commenting, and do subscribe if you haven't already. I really love hearing from you guys, and that encourages me to make more content for you guys. So take care. Bye for now. Allah Hafiz.